poppin' YouTube? It's your girl Za'Morian and I'm back again with another video. And for today's video, I'm going to be doing a girl talk. And as you guys saw by the title, my girl talk today is going to be geared around how to not compare yourself and how to stop comparing yourself. When I do my girl talks, I like to gear them around the emails that you guys send me. So if you guys don't already know, how I do my girl talks is you guys send me emails asking me advice, asking me my opinion on things, wanting me to give you advice on a certain situation that you have, and I basically gear my girl talk around that. I started off with you guys' emails, I read that, and then I just kind of give you guys my own opinion on what you should do in that situation, or just how to stop doing whatever you say you want to stop doing, or just anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So I got an email and I'm gonna go ahead and read that for you guys. It's basically about how to stop comparing yourself. So I don't want to talk too much because I want to get right into it, because my girl talks are normally pretty long and I don't want to flood y'all with my little intro, whatever. But this we is gonna like this video, and we are gonna subscribe to my channel, and we are gonna leave a comment down below. I like to get my comment section popping, and I like to have it on an each one teach one type of situation. So once you guys are done watching this video and you guys have any advice that you guys want to give the girl that sent me the email, or you guys have an opinion on anything that I had said on here, please leave it down below. Let's talk, let's have a discussion, all that good stuff. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna stop talking, I'm gonna stop blubbering. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. Okay, so let's start off with the email. The email states, my name is blank, because I'm not going to say her actual name. And girl, I love watching your girl talks. And I love how you open it up for us to email you and ask you stuff. So first off, I'm 13 and I'm from Connecticut. I watch your videos about how you talk about how the media has such a big effect on us, and how girls and... Ooh, girl, I don't know what you're saying a little bit. And how us girls perceive ourselves. And personally, I always find myself in this whirlpool of consistently comparing myself to other girls and other people I see on Instagram and even at school. And although you've already done a how to gain confidence video, I just want you to talk a little bit more about how you deal with social media and oftentimes wanting to compare yourself to other people, because for me it's super hard, and sometimes I find myself feeling really down and really depressed because I'm comparing what I have to other people, and sometimes I feel like that weighs on me a lot, makes me sad, and sometimes makes me feel really down. I just want to feel content and have confidence within myself, because I don't know how to stop feeling like this, and I want to feel more uplifted. P.S. Don't stop doing your girl talks. Okay, so when it comes, okay, it's like what I be thinking, y'all. I wish I had some tea so I can really just be on some like really girl talk type stuff. But when it comes to comparing yourself, it's really hard to tell somebody to just stop, because everybody has their own type of insecurities. Everybody has their own reasoning on why they feel the need to always compare themselves to other people. I can't sit here and tell you to just stop, because that's hard. But what I am going to do is try to give you the tips and the tools and the things that I do to get myself out of that zone, because I as well compare myself, and it is so hard to not do, especially when it comes to social media, and when it comes to the fact that through social media, everybody only shows you the good part. They only show you when they look cute. I as well, I'm not going to post a picture of me looking a hot mess. I'm not going to post up me always showing y'all when I'm down or when I'm sad and stuff like that. I mean, for me, it's a little bit different, because I do YouTube, and I do want to be this word is so hard for me to say, vulnerable with you guys, and you know, be open. But for other people who don't do YouTube and who aren't like influencers and stuff like that, they only show you guys the good. They only show you when they look the best, when they got the car, not when they wrecked the car. You know what I'm saying? Like they just only show you the glamorous. So really understanding that, and really understanding that people are not going to show you the bad part, should just really put this perspective in your head on why you shouldn't be comparing yourself to people on Instagram. You know, because Instagram, they show you this, and it's the perfect life. It looks great, but you have no idea what that person is going through. And it's just really important to really, like, a way to just kind of stop comparing yourself is to really dig deep and be grateful for what you have. Count your blessings. Really sit down by yourself when you're in the shower, or even do like a little bubble bath, and really just sit and think like, damn, what am I grateful for? That's inside and outside, all that. Like, what are the things that I'm just so blessed to have? The people that I have around me, my support system. This shirt keeps falling. My support system, just all that. And that's something that I really, whenever I find myself comparing myself or really like looking at somebody else and like, damn, like they doing this, I want to do that too, or da-da-da. I really got to realize, first of all, I'm blessed to have the support system that I have. I'm blessed to have the family and friends that I have around me. I'm blessed to have supporters like you guys continuously DMing me and messaging me on how I inspire y'all and all that kind of stuff. I'm also blessed to, first of all, wake up this morning. You feel me? A lot of people didn't wake up today, but I did. That's a blessing. That's a blessing that I'm finna count. As well as, I had something else I was going to say, but I lost my train of thought. Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh, another thing I was gonna say is also really understanding that this is your life, this is someone else's life. Your life is already planned out. The cards are in your hand. I talked about this a lot. I said this a lot when I was doing my girl talk about confidence, and really I talk a little bit about counting your blessings and being grateful for what you have. But it's also just, let me turn my phone on silent so nobody messages me. But it's also really understanding that you have your own life path, and you can't look at somebody else's life path and want to compare it, because your lives are different. You guys are different people. You're your own entity, they're their own entity. Like, you're yourself, and you can't look at your life and compare it to theirs, because it's very different, and you got to go on your path. If you're busy worrying about somebody else's path and like comparing your life and your goals to their life and their goals, that's so detrimental, because you guys are different, and you can't do that because you're different. You're different. Everyone's different. Everyone has their own path of life. Everybody has their own goals, and you just need to focus on, like, what are the things that you want? What are your goals? Stop looking at Sarah Jane, or I made that name up. I don't know who Sarah Jane is. Probably a real person, but I don't know. But stop looking at so-and-so and the girl that's in your class. I got the new whatever. What are you grateful for? How are you finna play the cards that you're dealt with? And all this is so much easier said than done. I totally understand that, but you really got to understand that you're you, and you were made the way that you are for a reason, and you have some purpose in life. You're very, very young, but just to talk on a more general scale to anybody else that's watching this, you know, your life is your life, and your path is your path, and you really got to figure out, where do you want to go? What's the legacy that you want to lead? I feel like I'm kind of going on a rant, but that's what I do. But just to talk more onto the person that emailed me, you are only 13. I know it's hard comparing yourself, because you see these Instagram models and you see people flaunting all their stuff, but you really got to think, baby, they only showing you what they want to show you. Like, people on Instagram and on social media, and even here on YouTube, show you what they want to show you. They don't show you all the L's that they be taking. They just show you the W's. You know what I'm saying? So that's something to really keep in mind. And also, kind of going back to the whole, this is your life, this is your path. I genuinely feel like everyone has a purpose, and they have some type of goal and being and reason, like, why they're here on earth. Nobody knows when they're gonna go. Nobody knows when their time is over. But you just really have to take in and really appreciate the time that you have, even though, you know, I'm speaking on a general, not to the actual person that emailed me, but just understanding that life is way too short to be comparing yourself to somebody else's life, because at the end of the day, like, that's low-key wasting your time in a way. Like, you're looking at so-and-so's life. That's their life. That's how their life is supposed to be planned out. If you too busy looking over here, you're going to miss your blessing and miss an opportunity that you get to have because you worried about somebody else. I'm really moving right now. But that's so true, and it's so real, and it's something I've even had to realize I got to stop doing. That's why it's really important to write down goals, I feel like, and write down things that my little brother. If y'all hear some kids in the background, my brother and my cousin are downstairs playing, and I really hope that they lower their voices. But anyways, yeah, like if you too busy worried about somebody else, you're gonna miss the blessings and opportunities that are gonna come your way. And that's just not what we finna do in 2020. We gonna be worried about ourselves, focus on our own goals, doing our own thing, and really just elevating and becoming the best person that we can be. Not being the best person ever, but the best version of ourselves. And that's something in 2020 that I'm really trying to work on myself. It's just really like every year I wouldn't ever really write down my goals. I didn't really, like, I knew what I want on like a big scale, but I never really minimized it and really figured out like, damn, what do I really want? Like, how do I want the story of Za'Morian to play out? How do I want my life to play out? What are the things that I want, the goals that I want to achieve, the opportunities that I want to execute, all that, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like one is to really write down the things that you want. What are your goals? Not somebody else's, but what are the things that you want to do? Write that down and let's start knocking them out. Also, count your blessings and really just be appreciative of what you have, because somebody else does not have what you have. And I know some people have this argument of like telling somebody, oh, so-and-so doesn't have it, so you better be appreciative of it. Appreciative, is that even a word? Appreciative? Appreciate it? Whatever. It's my channel. Some people say like you shouldn't tell people like, oh, so-and-so has this, so you should appreciate it. That doesn't work. But for me it does, and I'm advising you to do the same. Really understand that somebody out there does not have the things that you have. Somebody out there didn't even wake up this morning. You feel me? So comparing yourself to somebody else is so toxic. And I feel like the reason why we do that is because we don't even know what we want. Like, we don't even know, what do I want? You're so lost on, you don't even know what you want or the goals that you want to achieve and how you want your legacy and your life to play out. You looking at other people and just watching their life. I feel like in our generation, through social media and how big of an impact the media has, and Instagram and all these social media outlets have on us, we're so busy watching. And I even find myself doing this as well. I find myself watching YouTube so long, I'm like, damn, I could have been living my life, but I'm too busy worried about somebody else's life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I have this little thing on my phone where it tells me like to stop being on my phone so long. And there's nothing wrong with being on your phone. It's just if you're just sitting there watching people, that starts to become toxic. You know what I'm saying? Like just watching other people live their life, because everybody's broadcasting their lives. Well, most people nowadays broadcast their entire life on social media so everyone could see. And if you're just so tuned in with them and you're not tuned in with you, nothing's wrong with watching YouTube or watching vlogs and stuff like that. Like nothing, I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. I'm just saying do not become too indulged in that. It sucks that we do that, but at the same time I feel like it's really I'm twisting, sorry, but I feel like it's really all a part of just human nature in a way. We tend to forget what we're grateful for and start focusing on what other people have, and that's not what we need to be doing. We need to be focused on ourselves. And although it is so hard, it is so easier said than done, but you really need to let me really just break it down for you. Like, first of all, you need to be focused on what are you grateful for? What are all the things in your life that you are just so blessed to have? The people around you, the ability to see, the ability to walk, the ability to sit here and watch me. You feel me? Like real talk. Be able to type in zamoriansherm and click on my mother effing video. Like, that's on a small jokingly scale. But on a real note, you guys, be blessed that you have a mom, that you have a dad, that you have both, that you have a grandmother, that you have siblings, that you have friends that can replace that void of not having siblings. You feel me? Be blessed that you woke up. Like, that's my biggest thing, is that you woke up today. Do you realize how many people did not? Like on a real deep scale, realize how many people did not wake up today, and you had the blessing of waking up. People are only going to show you what they want to show you on Instagram. So this idea of consistently wanting to take your life and pair it up with somebody else's, that's not going to work. That's how you're going to break yourself down and not be able to function. You know what I'm saying? Find things to keep yourself uplifted. Now as it pertains to the whole idea of like confidence and finding confidence in yourself and stuff like that, I've already kind of done a video on that, so I don't want to dig too much into it. But as far as like confidence, that all comes within. That all just comes within you understanding, like that just comes within you understanding that there's nobody else like you and you're your own entity. And regardless of all the things out there that can make you look good, it's all just on you. What's inside? How do you feel? You know what I'm saying? How you perceive yourself. Because if you think you're just the greatest person, can't nobody tell you that you're not. Really pushing out other people's opinions and knowing that who you are all depends on how you treat people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing. But also how you perceive yourself and how are you maneuvering throughout life. Are you being a good person? Are you being a genuine? Are you being a good daughter, sister, friend, girlfriend, whatever, boyfriend, whatever? You know what I'm saying? So that's just on the confidence note. I've already done a video on that, so I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't want to be repetitive. And we talking about comparing ourselves and how to stop doing that. So just to go on the note of steps to stop, I wrote down a couple in my phone, and I've already kind of talked about the counting your blessings part. And also really understanding that sometimes you're not even aware that you're doing it, which is something hard to catch. But whenever you feel like you are comparing yourself, stop. Just stop. Look, you're doing it right now. Stop. You feel me? Like, just stop comparing yourself. Also, I feel like it's important to really focus on, like, what are your strengths? Like, what are the things that you are good at and you know you're good at? You feel me? Also, really just focusing on your journey and what your path is, kind of going back to the whole your goals and the things that you have set for yourself. This is your life, not so-and-so's. That's their life. Them getting that 2019 Mercedes-Benz, that's them. What do you want? Do you even really want a Benz, or do you want that 2015 Jeep, or you want that 2020 freaking Honda Accord? You feel me? Like, really focus on, do you even really want what they have, or you just want it because it looks nice? What do you really want? What are your goals? What is your path? This is your journey. How we finna play it out? You know what I'm saying? How is the story going to be told once you're long and gone and you can no longer speak for yourself? You feel me? Also, you know, just really learning to love yourself and kind of going back to the whole confidence, really learn to love yourself, because I said this in my confidence video, but there really is nobody else on earth like you. People may have your same name, not me, but a lot of people may have your same name, but no one is built like you. Nobody hustles like you hustle. Nobody grinds how you grind. Has that walk like you walk. Nobody is like you. So at the end of the day, if you're consistently comparing your life to somebody else's, you are going to fail. That is failure number one, comparing yourself. Because you can't, like, you really can't when you are you and you're your own entity, you're your own person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and another thing I want to kind of end on this note is really understanding that, like, everybody has imperfections. Be okay. I feel like I'm gonna kind of get emotional, but be okay with your imperfections and the things that you, like, the things that just aren't perfect, because, like, nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is just this perfect person. No matter how many perfect angled photos or banging body pictures you see, that person is not perfect. They have something else going on that you don't know about. You know what I'm saying? And it really is hard to not compare yourself, and it is hard to become confident within your imperfections, but that's all a process. And if you haven't already watched my How to Gain Confidence video, I don't mind doing a part 2 if you guys feel like y'all need that. But when it comes to comparing yourself, I feel like I've said more than enough. You know what I'm saying? If you guys do have anything else to say, please leave a comment down below. But I just really want to end on that note of just really being okay with your imperfections and the things that are not perfect to you, because life is all a part of growth. And if there is anything that you don't like about yourself, listen, accept it or fix it, period. That's what we're doing. We're not gonna dwell on it. We're not gonna let it control us and make us feel down and make us feel sad. That's not what we're about. Also, to kind of be on a more specific note and really talk to my, you know, my supporter out there who sent me that email, at the end of the day, you're only 13. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got so much growing, so much learning, so much mother effing life to live, sister. Okay, you got so much going on, you know what I'm saying? We don't have time to be worried about Sarah or Jane or Latasha. Okay, that's their life, that's what they're gonna do. We gotta work on how we gonna build life. Plus, I'm not even worried about building. Girl, you 13, enjoy life. What the hell am I talking about? Okay, y'all, I'm so mad, but my freaking SIM card got full, so I had to put another one in. And I low-key forgot what I was saying, but I know the last thing I was talking about was how to be okay with your imperfections. And yeah, I don't want to keep blubbering and going on with the same topic, and I feel like my video is already getting kind of long. So last thing I do want to say is that I do plan on transitioning my girl talks into podcasts instead, so I can make them longer. And also I don't know, I feel like when the topics that I'm talking about, they're more interesting to just kind of listen to, and I really want to start a podcast. I'm really interested in doing that. So if you guys would rather me, I don't know why I'm playing with my finger right now, but if you guys would rather me do my girl talks on a podcast, please let me know. I did put a poll up on my community tab. I'm very active on my community tab here on YouTube, so make sure that you guys are you know, voting in my polls or answering any questions that I'm throwing out there to you guys, because I really want to know what y'all want and what content you guys want to see. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. Let me know in the comment section or even in my post. Also, do not forget to follow me on my Instagram. It's going to be down here at the bottom of the screen, as well as my Snapchat. I'm iffy on Twitter. I don't know if I want to really be active on Twitter, because I don't feel like starting all over again. But whatever, follow me on Twitter, okay? Follow me on all my social medias to stay up to date with me, as well as don't forget to like this video and comment down below and subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!